A controversial abortion bill is sparking intense debate at the South Carolina State House now, as just a few hours ago, senators wrapping up a hearing on Senate Bill 1095. It would ban nearly all abortions and remove all current exceptions, except to save the life of the mother. Our Kiki Gushu has the details.
Inside the Medical Affairs Committee, senators spent hours breaking down Senate Bill 1095, a new abortion bill that would ban nearly all abortions and remove exemptions. It also might put in penalties for doctors who perform abortions and women who receive them. Senators raised questions about how severe those penalties would be and enforcement. One key exchange came when Senator Brad Hutto asked whether someone could face penalties for traveling out of state for an abortion.
If you go to a state where abortion is legal to have an abortion, that when you return to South Carolina, you could not be prosecuted for having an abortion in Maryland for whatever reason.
But much of the discussion focused on what happens inside of South Carolina and who could face charges under the bill.
If there's a doctor and a nurse and a other healthcare provider and they're all in the room, are they all prosecutable?
If you're working for an unlawful abortion business, then you're going to have criminal liability.
Lawmakers also raised concerns about how the bill handles complex mental health situations.
I keep thinking about Andrea Yates with 5 boys, all under the age of 6 or 7 years old, has psychiatric postpartum depression, and then she finds out she's pregnant again. Is that a defense?
The bill does not include specific mental health exemptions, but attorneys could still argue defenses in court. The bill removes exemptions for rape, incest, and fatal fetal anomalies, leading to a broader moral argument.
You cannot kill a child outside the womb, regardless of the severity of its deformity, regardless of whether it's terminal. You cannot do that to a child outside the womb, and I do not believe you should be able to do that to a child inside the womb.
At the center of the bill is a major legal shift, moving protections earlier in pregnancy from a fetal heartbeat to what lawmakers define as a clinically diagnosable pregnancy. Supporters say that protects life sooner, while opponents argue it removes critical medical options and legal clarity.
This is a life-changing bill. It will deprive women of rights and their own lives if this passes. It deserves more than a 2-hour discussion.
Lawmakers did not take a final vote, and the committee is expected to continue debate in a future meeting before the bill can move to the full Senate. Reporting from the State House, Kiki Gushu, News 19, WLTX.
And the bill remains in committee for now, but if it does advance, it will need approval from the full Senate and the House before heading to the governor's desk. Also,